Hi Cancer, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Linn cards, then going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Wanted to also let you guys know that I do Facebook readings every other Wednesday on Facebook live. So I have two other psychic readers or mediums, and they also join in, and we do give mini free readings. So if you'd like to join us, I would like to see you guys there. You could see me in person doing my thing. So really participate in it. Okay, so I hope to see you guys there. So if you would like to join, I'm going to put the link on there in the community page. So really look there. Okay, so all right, so let's get started on your reading. Cancer, let's do this. All right, Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer for their highest good. All right, Cancer. All righty. This is for Cancer Spirit for their highest good. Oh, wow. Okay. So you have rainbow blessings in any way, shape, or form, you guys. Blessings are showering your life. So this is very nice. You are on a path of blessings coming in for you guys. Nice. Love it. And then you also have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So if you didn't know, you definitely are a beacon for others. People look up to you. They see you. You know, you lead the path. So it's very nice. I love that. Very nice. All right. So let's do this. Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. This is for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, Cancer. One card for the current. This is for Cancer Spirit. One for the situation. Wow. One for the past or now. One for, I'm sorry, yes, one for the, what's hidden? One for the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. And at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Hangman. I feel like you could be waiting on something. I also I feel like you're looking at things differently, or you need to look at things differently. And you're also collaborating with other people. But you still have a lot of frustration that you hold on to, a lot of anger. Maybe you're feeling, you still have that anger that you can't let go of. I do feel like people look up to you, people see you in a different way, but you also need to step back and see things differently. Okay? Wow. All right, so Cancer, you start off with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is definitely talking about moving forward, changes, messages coming through, you know, fast movement. I also feel like, you know, nothing's going to stop you from doing what you want to do. But definitely moving forward from a lot of things. You do have the Lover's card here. The Lover's card is talking about, yeah, I feel like, you know, you really want somebody in your life. You know, I feel like there's a decision that you're about to make soon, very soon also, with the Lover's card. Um, yeah, I feel like you need to have also, there's also some kind of attraction here, or you have an attraction to somebody. I also feel like they could be on a new path. Wow. Let's see what the cards say. Okay. You have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like at times, you know, you're very defensive with people. I feel like you're very guarded. You know, you try to always be guarded, always try to be the upper hand on people also. Wow. Okay, so we'll see why that's there. You also have the Empress. The Empress is definitely here in what's hidden, something you're not seeing. With the Empress, I feel like you're creating. You have a lot of ideas in your mind. I feel like there is a mother figure, or you could be the mother figure, giving off that energy. I feel like you know how to work smart. I feel like you need to focus on what you do have around you, because I do feel like you have a lot of abundance, but you're just not really seeing things around you. Also, too, I feel like somebody around you could be pregnant or you could be pregnant. For some of you guys, you have the Six of Swords down here for the hopes and the fears. And I feel like you're leaving something behind, that better times are coming towards you or coming in. So it's really very nice to see. When we get the Six of Swords, it's not a bad card. It's that, you know, you've done all you could and you're leaving something behind because you don't want to do it no more. So it's very, very nice. You have the Four of Cups up here for the what you need to do now. And I feel like you need to start focusing more. You're very disconnected about things. I feel like you have not really been truly been seeing things, that you only see what's been, you know, it's like almost as if you've been let down about something, and it's like you just don't want to see it no more, and you're tired and you just want to move on. But you know, it's like you don't have that energy. You're just like, well, whatever, it's not going to happen anyways, you know, that kind of attitude. And I feel like you need to know that there is opportunities around you, that you could be missing opportunities if you're not focusing enough. You also have the Tower card here for what you need to work on. Tower card is talking about changes that you are changing. There's changes coming through for you. So be ready. There is definitely a lot of changes coming through. And I feel with the Devil card that, you know, with the Devil card that at times, you know, you may be feeling stuck, or you may be feeling like you're in the same place all the time, or even have the same habits or patterns that you do, like you're continuously doing the same patterns. They want you to up it up, you know, like change that. Things have to change. Like you continuously repeat the same thing over and over and over, and things have to be different. Like you need to try to break out of that and try to do something different, something that's going to make you happy, something that you want to do, you know, to try it once, to be spontaneous, that kind of thing. Like they want you to break those continuously, because you keep, it's almost like you're in a cycle. Like you keep doing the same cycle all the time, all the time. And it's like you need to break that. There's something here about you breaking that. Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say for you, Cancer. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Whew. So you do have the Eight of Wands. And why is the Eight of Wands here for Cancer? Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. One more card. Wow. So this is crazy. So in one position here, you have 888. So that is a very good number. Okay. So, all right. So you are definitely moving forward. Okay. You have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is definitely talking about that there is success here. There's change here. You're moving forward, and there's even messages coming through and change. Okay. So changes are coming through. I feel with the Eight of Pentacles that you have been working very hard. That you've been working very hard. I feel like at times, you know, you're very diligent at what you're doing. But they're saying that, you know, sometimes you feel like you've worked so hard that you don't receive what you want, you know. And I feel like you will. I feel like if you continue to put effort in it, that you will receive what you're looking for. I feel also too that at times you want to walk away. I don't know if this is for your career or just something that you've been working on, maybe a project that you think that doesn't have, that is not going anywhere. I feel like you are definitely walking away towards a different path. For some of you guys. For everybody else, I do feel like that's a message for somebody. But for everybody else, I do feel like you're moving forward. I do feel like you've been working very hard and that your efforts are definitely going to pay off. And I feel also too with the Eight of Cups here, I feel like, you know, you are going on a different path. This is a new journey for you. That, you know, you're not staying in the same place anymore, that you already know your worth. You know not to settle for less. And you're realizing that, you know, you're worth more. And I feel like, you know, for a lot of you guys, you could be going on a spiritual journey. And for everyone else, I feel like you just know that you need to walk away from some things now, you know, and it could be anything. It could be a career that you're walking away from. It could be a relationship that you're walking away from, but definitely walking away from something and going on a new path. you know, because it just shows here that you already know. You already know what you need to do. Okay, so wow. Very interesting. Very nice. All right, Cancer. So for the Lovers card here, I do feel like I feel like you are definitely trying to make some kind of decision with the Lovers card here. Um, I feel like you need to just really just trust the process. I also feel like there could be some kind of attraction here also. But let's see. Why is the Lovers card here for the situation? One more card. Wow, look at that. All right. So you're definitely wanting somebody to come in. They're asking you to keep your faith, but you know, um, on this right here, you know, the Lovers card, you know, yes, there is somebody going to come in, but it's like you really want a certain person to come in, you know, and I feel like you are need to trust the process on things. Okay, so whoever that message was, you're definitely somebody definitely is coming towards you. Um, so just trust the process on it, okay? Also, for everybody else, I do feel like you do need to trust the process. I do feel like you are definitely making a decision very soon. You do have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles says that, you know, you want that success, you want that stability, you want that strong foundation here. And I feel like you will have it, but you just got to keep your faith. You got to have your keep your faith and try to keep everything balanced as because you want all this stuff, but you need to trust the process on everything that's going on in your life because you're still going through a lot of changes that are coming through. And I do feel like there is some kind of financial opportunity coming in towards you, but you just need to trust the process on everything that's going on. Wow. I feel like you're trying to create a lot also, but that you are definitely having, you need to keep your faith, okay? Keep everything balanced no matter what. You have the Seven of Wands here, Cancer, for the, um, you have the Seven of Wands here for the past or now. I do feel like it's now. I feel like it's you're very defensive at times. I feel like you're always guarding yourself, trying to protect yourself, and that not letting anybody take you down or not letting anybody, say anything. That you always have to be so protective and so defensive at times. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that, you know, you see everybody in a different way that is almost trying, you're seeing everybody as if they're out to get you and not everybody is out to get you. Okay. I feel like also too that you need to let other people help you and with things, you know, sometimes you feel like you're doing it all by yourself. And I feel like you need to let other people help you get to where you want to be. Wow. Then you have the Empress card up here. And why is the Empress here? So you have the Empress card here. And like I said, you know, really look at the things that you have around you. You know, be grateful, you know, for the abundance that it's around you, the big or small abundance, the blessings that you have. I feel like there is abundance coming through for you. I feel like you really need to you really just need to really be in the moment in things, okay? Because I feel like with the Empress card here, I feel like a lot of times you need to, you have a lot of ideas. I feel like, you know, need to focus on what's around you, like everything that you do have, like, you know, feel blessed that you have it. I feel like you're working very smart also, but I feel like you need to also nurture yourself because, you know, you're going through a lot. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of changes that are going to come through. And I feel like you need to put your creative energy into something that you're going to enjoy and want to do. You do have the Three of Cups, and I do feel like there's some kind of celebration here, some kind of support around you. And I also feel like there's a togetherness, like some kind of, could be some kind of like the people you're working with or just some kind of group or something like that is here. You have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is saying that, you know, start being more focused on things, you know, because right now I feel like you're not really as focused as you should be. I feel like you need to stand your ground on things also. Like, you know, be persistent on what you want to create and do, but put your energy into something that's going to make you happy and really communicate better with the things that are going on in your life. Like, try not to be try not to be so harsh with your words, you know, try to find a different way to to speak. And also, I also feel like, yeah, just be careful on how you're speaking to others. You have the Six of Swords down here. Cancer, and why is the Six of Swords here for the hopes and fears on the card? Wow, look at that. Definitely. So, maybe in the past, or sometime in your life, you're still holding on to a lot of grudges. You're still holding on to maybe something that has happened in your life. It could have been a betrayal, or you felt defeated. You felt betrayed. You felt like something, like you just couldn't get away with it, like, or somebody tried to get away with something doing to you. I feel like you're moving on from that also. I feel like with the Six of Swords that you're going towards better now, that you're finally releasing that, no matter what, it's not in your mind anymore. You're going to move away from it, because you also have the Chariot card here. And I feel with the Chariot card that you could be moving very soon, but you're definitely moving forward. You're not going to stay in that place where you felt defeated or you felt betrayed anymore. You're going to just move forward from that. So it's really nice. Love it. Like it. Also feel like you're starting to take control of everything that's going on in your life. So it's very nice. I like that a lot. You have the Four of Cups up here for what you need to do now. One more card. So with the Four of Cups, I feel like at times you do feel like you're very disconnected. I feel like you're very unfocused at times. You want to create so much and do so much because you have the Three of Pentacles here. You have a lot of ideas, but you're so unfocused. Like you're very disconnected from things. And I feel like there has been a lot of opportunities, but you just didn't take them, or you didn't see them because you're not focused enough. And they really want you to start focusing on things. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're definitely collaborating with people. Partnerships are here. I feel like you're tired. You're tired of doing a lot. You're tired of doing the same thing over and over, but you continue to keep going no matter what. With the Nine of Wands, you see this lady, she's the lady or guy, whatever. There's no gender in tarot. They're tired, but no matter what, they don't give up on anything, and that's you being very resilient. But you need to start focusing on things, okay? Because there is a partnership here that's going to bring a material success that's gonna liven things up for you. So it's very nice. There's partnerships. You're being recognized. People see you in a different way. Wow, that's nice. Then you have the Tower card, and why is the Tower here for what you need to work on? Wow, look at that. So, you do have the Tower card, so things are definitely going to change. You want this change, and you are going to go through this change no matter what. There is changes here, okay? I feel like at times you could be doing the same pattern over and over and over. You could be feeling stuck also, like, you could be feeling stuck, or not being able to move forward. And I feel like things are going to change for you from that. I feel like you need to start looking at things very differently now. Step back and look at things differently. I feel like you need to have patience for everything, no matter what. Even if it doesn't go your way, really have patience. And I feel like you need to move away from the repeated patterns over and over and over, because when you have the Devil card here and there's something there that keeps making you go back to the same pattern over and over, and I feel like you need to look at things differently. I feel like you need to do things differently also. And then for the Devil card here, Cancer, why is the Devil card here? Wow. Okay, so okay, so the Devil card is here, and like I said, there's patterns that you have. There's a process of feeling stuck, of having patterns of doing the same thing. I feel with the Devil card though that you do want a lot. You have a lot that you want. Because you have the Seven of Cups here. I feel at times that you could be like being like you want so much, but it's almost as if you want a lot. Yes, you want this, you want that, but for some reason you don't move to want to go get these things, you know, or maybe you can't, you know, and that's what makes you feel stuck, and maybe that's what makes you do the repeated cycle over and over and over. I feel like, you know, you think a lot about the past and how it was or could be differently. I feel like, you know, you think of your childhood things, of everything that's going on. I also feel like you could be making, you know, just thinking of the past, you know, or wanting somebody to come back from the past also. But I feel like you're more nostalgic, you know, I feel like you're going through a healing. Um, and I feel like you're thinking about your childhood friends. And I feel like with this Seven of Cups that's here, that even though you want so much, I feel like you need to be realistic about things. That you need to really, you know, really see the truth of it instead of, you know, being in that mode. Well, I want this and I want that, but you know, be realistic of what you can do, and move forward on that. And I feel like with this Devil card, that when it's here and when it shows up, that not only are you like trying to feel, are you feeling stuck, but you're feeling like, you know, it's the same thing over and over. And they're saying that you need to try to break that cycle. You need to try to break that pattern, to move forward, to do things differently, you know, to try your best to not be in the same mode over and over and over. Because there is a lot of decisions that you're trying to make, but it's like you're still going on the same path over and over and over. Wow. All right, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.